What's up, guys? Something a little bit different this time. I just watched Omid's video about creativity, in which also he landed his first dub. Congrats, Omid, that was freaking sick. So you guys should first watch this video that he made. He talks about creativity, and he's a good guy to listen to because his style is freaking unreal. You should probably already know about it because he's Omid. So check that out. I'll probably include a link to it. This is something that I've been meaning to talk about for a long time, like years, but you know how I am when it comes to tutorial-like stuff. I don't do it, even though I talk about wanting to do it. But seeing Omid's video made me... Seeing Omid's video made me want to do this because he touched on a lot of things that... It just felt right. This just felt like the time, so I'm gonna do it. This video is going to be pretty unscripted, and it's going to be rough and bumpy, and I'm sorry for that, but I just really wanted to address this now before I don't do it like everything else that I do. So, bear with me. I hope that this comes across the way that I want it to, and I hope that you guys get something out of it. One of the things that Omid talked about in his video was that people often talk about how they don't know how to be creative, and it's really hard to be creative. They don't know how to make combos. That's something that people often tell me. It's like, how do you come up with these combos? I don't know how to make combos. It's just too... I just don't know how to do it. I'm starting to understand that too, because my focus in my sessions nowadays has been dub training, and I have not been sessioning very much. So I've been noticing a decline in my ability to form combos, and so my go-to just becomes like swing training and dub training. When I try and do combos, it's a lot of focus just to pull out anything that takes any thought in my combos, and it becomes really stressful to put together a combo that's anything beyond what you would call a staple. And I don't like stress in my tricking. If it takes me anything beyond 4 tries to pull out a combo, it gets really stressful, and I just don't want to do it anymore. So I understand, and so that's why I want to create this video. I want to show you things that you can do to be able to build combos and techniques that you can use so that in the future you can lay out a combo and then you see all the tools that you have with it, and then you'll never have an excuse again. So let's go. So I have here a combo that Omid talked about in his video. A staple combo, he called it. He sort of began it in his video. He said cheat 9 hook. This is a combo that lots of trickers will talk about in the tricking Facebook page when they're somewhat upset. They'll go, all you ever see nowadays is cheat 9 hook, side swipe, touchdown rise, swing through, especially the word, the C word that you hear, the cork. All you see is corks. So yes, this is the combo, the staple combo, and yeah, sure, this is a common combo. I will guarantee you that I do this combo like at least 5 times a session probably. So here's this version of the combo. We'll use this as a base. So you have just cheat 9 to hook, to sideswipe, to touchdown rise, swing through cork. This is kind of a really basic vanilla way to word it. You don't really know what's going on if you're just kind of looking at these words. I'm sure you can envision what the combo looks like if you're a tricker who's been tricking for a while and you've seen this combo before, but we can change this. We can make this more literal. I hope this is correct. This part I'm not totally sure of. But now we've included all of the transitions between the tricks. And obviously I'm not totally clear on this one, but I'm pretty sure the transition between cheat 9 and hook is pretty instant. Different trickers actually do different transitions between cheat 9 and hook. Some of them do a skip. And that was more common back in the day, actually, back around 2011, 2012. Cole DeRuse used to do it like that. He used to do skip between cheat 9 and hook, and I loved it. And I tried to do it like that for a while. But most trickers do a very smooth swivel between cheat 9 and their hook. And so that would be a more reversal transition. Something that lands 1-2, and then you turn, and then you take off 2-1. That's a reversal. And the rest of these are step-ins, and then momentum switches, redirects. Usually we don't think of these as being named transitions, but they are. So now we have names for all these transitions. Why am I doing this? Why does this matter? Because you don't only have to get creativity from tricking from other people. Creativity in tricking is not just images, it's not just samplers, it's not just watching other people, and that is definitely a part of tricking, and it's a great part of tricking. It's beautiful, and that's one of the most beautiful parts of tricking. But it doesn't have to be the only part of tricking that helps you to improve, and it doesn't have to be the only part of creativity in tricking. This is another part of it, and it can also be a beautiful part of it. Look at what we can do with this. So this is the staple combo. Let's start a new line. Sorry. Let's do the same combo. Let's outline it again. Let's do cheat 90. Let's do cheat 9, hook, side swipe, touchdown rise, cork. Same combo, same thing you've seen a million times. What if we do what I just said? Let's do the skip. Let's do that little thing I was talking about. It's a different transition already. What can we do between the hook and the side swipe? We're already thinking creatively here. You can just look at a combo. You can just write down a combo on a piece of paper without the transitions. If you know all the transitions in tricking, which you can go on tricktheory.com right now, and they have every transition on there defined and with animations on there from different trickers performing the transitions, you can learn all the transitions right now on tricktheory.com, and then you'll be able to do this. And obviously I don't have them totally confident right now, but what if we do hook, front swing, side swipe. So we'll have to muscle that hook a little bit, especially out of the skip, but that'll look pretty intense, won't it? Hook, front swing. Sorry. So what can we do between the side swipe and the touchdown rise? We could try another skip. Something that Tyler Powell used to do after his side swipes was a skip aerial or skip palm kick. And because he made all of his motions so freaking intense, it like made people scream. It made me scream, and it made me want to do it all the time. And I did it for a while, and I did not do it as well because it was Tyler Powell. But you could, if you do skip touchdown rise, that's intense, because that's a gigantic motion after the skip. To have to squidge and squidge into the touchdown rise, that's crazy. All of a sudden, side swipe to touchdown rise is not a staple move. So, all of a sudden, side swipe to touchdown rise is a freaking holy grail. Oh my god, that's hard. Because you take all of your momentum away when you skip. And now you have to, when one foot is off the ground, you have to like... And now you've made that touchdown rise transition incredibly difficult. And now this combo is super sick. And now we have touchdown rise to cork. How could we sicken this up? What could we possibly do? I know what we could do. That's easy. This is one way to be creative and tricking. Let's take it another way. There's more. How about we write it completely out of order? Let's do this. Let's do it this way. We could do it completely backwards. Cheat 9. So we have our reverse combo. What do we do now? We can do anything we want. So let's just plug some transitions in here really quick. Cork to touchdown rise. That's easy. That's vanish. Let's not get too complicated with this one. Cork to touchdown rise. Touchdown rise to side swipe. I mean, that's another vanish. Banish. I banish you to the side swipe! That's not a bad banish, I don't think. Unless you hate side swipes, I guess. Side swipe to hook. Now, it could be a redirect where you just move your momentum into a step and then do the hook. It could be a skip where you skip into the hook. Or, you could do it like a late swipe knife where you land the side swipe and then, instead of doing a spin hook, you do the hook straight from the landing. I don't know what transition that would be called, but it would be an immediate hook. Would that be rapid? No, that's because a rapid is like a misleg. Would that be like a misleg? But you know what I'm talking about, so I'm gonna call that a rapid. Sorry. I'm sorry if I'm incorrect. I'm sorry to everyone if I'm incorrect about that. But you know what I mean. I explained it. It doesn't excuse me from being wrong. And then hook to cheat 9. You don't have to end the combo like this. You can do cheat 9, pop, full, hyper hook, hyper gook. And that's if you do it dirty. I'm gonna call it a full hyper gook from now on if I do a bad full hyper hook. You know from now on if I do a bad full hyper hook and I call it a full hyper gook, you know exactly where that originated. Hook to cheat 9. That would commonly be a redirect. I don't see much of any other way. Oh, carry through. Let's go. And there we go. That's a sick combo. And now, here's one that I'm going to leave up to you to add the transitions into. Let's just do the willy-nilly. And now this one, we're going to have our staple combo, and we're just going to pick and choose all over the place where we're going to put the moves. So, there's not going to be any order to it. So we have the cheat 9, hook, side swipe, touchdown rise, cork. So now we have the original combo order, so now we can just cut and paste any order we want. How will we do this? We can start with the side swipe, so we don't start with any transitions, because I kind of consider both the hook and the touchdown rise we can transition, but that doesn't really matter. You can start with the transition if you want. Let's start with the hook, because if you have a sick hook kick, it'll be like Anis Tuerfa, Jeremy Marinas, any of those guys who started their combos with just a life-ending hook. Danny Graham, they had just ridiculous hook kicks to begin combos with, and it was really nice. I liked it when they started combos with hooks. So we're gonna start this one with a hook. What do we do next? I know what we're gonna do next. We're gonna do hook to cork. I'm gonna have fun watching you guys figure this one out, and I would love to have you guys respond in the comments, or whatever form you guys respond in, wherever I release this video, in how you fill in the transitions in this combo. It would be really nice to see. I want to see cork to side swipe. I'm gonna make this the most ridiculous follow-ups possible. And none of these are ridiculous, because any trick can be done into and out of any trick. That is my philosophy on tricking. Any trick can be done into and out of any trick. Some of you may have heard me say that before, and it will never ever be the last time you hear me say it until the day I die. And it will still not be the last time you hear me say it. I will find a way to say it again, because I will come back to life to say it. Any trick can be done into and out of any trick. That is the way transitions work in tricking. That is why tricking is so freaking amazing, and it's why you don't have to be creative in tricking just by watching other trickers and doing what they do because you're inspired. You can inspire yourself just because tricking is inspiring. What do we do after the side swipe? Side swipe to cheat 9, beautiful. And now we have a touchdown rise after the cheat 9. That would probably be vanish, but you can surprise me and not do a vanish after the cheat 9. You can do something crazy between them. And then, if you want, you can maybe not end the combo with the touchdown rise. You can put anything you want after the touchdown rise, and it can be crazy. Put some wild transition after the touchdown rise. It doesn't have to be swing, it doesn't have to be pop. You might put a reverse pop in there. If you don't know what reverse pop is, go to tricktheory.com and learn what it is. This is where I'm going to end this video. That's our willy-nilly combo. I accidentally misspelled that will-nilly. Shoutouts to any will-nillies out there. So that's where I'm going to end this one. I really hope you guys got something out of this. I will hopefully make a full tutorial-based video on this someday. This is something I'm obviously really passionate about in tricking, because we talk about creativity a lot, obviously. That's why Omid wanted to make his video. It comes up very often. A very, very common thread on the tricking community is that creativity is dead. And creativity will never be dead, because tricking is made on this. Tricking is creativity. And just because there are times that lots of trickers do what is fun and what they like to do because it feels the most fluid and the most powerful, it doesn't mean that creativity in tricking and unexpected things in tricking will never again resurface and never again become prevalent and popular, because there's so much to be had with it, and there's so much to be discovered, because it's infinite. It's absolutely infinite. Any trick can be done into and out of any trick. There are tricks yet to be thrown, there are tricks yet to be landed. I bet there are transitions yet to be found. Let's do it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I did. I hope I was bearable through this. You guys have a good one. Dream on, guys. Peace.